What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and tonight it's going to be time for us to go ahead and take down Shiny Ting-Lu. I just got back from Anaheim, California for the Pokemon World Championship, and I have so much to say about that, to say about what we saw at the closing ceremonies, all those things, but nothing is more important than me figuring out why my Switch isn't turning on right now, and making sure that we all do our part to go ahead and get the shiny treasures of Ruin. I just want, first of all, I have so much to say about Worlds, and that's definitely coming, and content, and the arena, it was, and just the fans and everyone I met, and if you were there, shout out to you guys, but this was by far the best experience of my entire adult life. Anyways, we are going to get the Pokeportal news. Oh, also, let's look at him real quick. He's level 75, 5-star battle. He has Stomping Tantrum, Stone Edge, Snarl, Heavy Slam. Additional moves are Ruination. He does it once at the beginning of the battle, and Sandstorm. Guaranteed to be shiny, but you can't catch it. We have to defeat it 1 million times like we did for the previous two. By the way, we did complete the second one. This is our third. Info. Shield activation at 85% of HP or time remaining. 80% he resets your stats. Uses Sandstorm at 70. Uses Ruination at 50. He resets his stats at 60, and player reset stats 40%. Considering how much stat reset is happening, and just in case people are thinking that you should be going into these online raids, doing all these setup moves when I'm making, mainly solo guides here, I just want to say first and foremost that I'm going to be aiming on real simple strategies. Do not bring Iron Hands to this. That's just silly. And he's a ground Tera, so most water types and most grass types are going to do a fantastic job. I've also lost my voice, so there's that. I am fairly certain that Serperior and Ogerpon are going to just dominate this. Hang on, change held item, because we actually want the grass type. So let's give her a metronome. And Serperior will go ahead and give that the shell belt, because Leaf Storm is going to be raising our stats every time we do it. Although I would highly recommend Ogerpon with Horn Leech. I'm actually just going to move Horn Leech to the first spot, and then nice and easy. Wait, did I spawn right next to it? Oh no, okay, wow, that would have been too funny, okay. Oh, not far though. All right, there's Ting-Lu, let's challenge alone, let's do this. There's our big old rain dish. It weakens the special attack of all Pokemon on the field, so if given the opportunity, I recommend using a physical attacker, and I'm pretty sure you could just spam Horn Leech and win, and then Terastallize when the time is right. Oh, also, anytime that it does Snarl, it's going to lower our special attack, but then our attack is going to raise sharply, so you're going to build up very quick. Yeah, that did dramatically more damage. And because our move actually heals us, we don't need a shell bell or anything else, just the metronome makes it so that if we just use it consecutively, it's going to be more powerful every single time. Oh, even the third one that looked like it didn't do a lot healed us completely with Horn Leech, so nice. Okay, so now it's going to nullify our stat changes, but that's fine because now we could Terastallize and do dramatically more damage. Big ol' mask. There's the Horn Leech, and oh, that's nice damage. That's nice damage for not a crit and no attack boosts. If everyone enters the battle with this Ogerpon, it's gonna be just shreked. By the way, this is level 100 max attack and max HP, so, really emphasizing her two best stats. The only thing I would recommend is give Ogerpon Focus Energy in your very first turn of battle to use Focus Energy, because every time that Ting-Lu resets your stats, that does not decrease the likelihood of you getting a crit, so you may be done twice as fast if the crits land well. But yeah, this is not hard. Also, is Ivy Cudgel much stronger? Yes, Ivy Cudgel is much stronger. So, I mean, you could just spam A on Horn Leech, but then Ivy Cudgel is nice damage. Ooh, I got 1 salty, 1 sour, and 2 bitter. Just like the other ones, all the Urban Mysticos have a 3% chance to drop. And just because I missed out on now 2 days of doing raids, I'm going to do a second one, and I'm going to try out my Serperior build that I have from forever ago. Let's just go ahead and roll the date forward by 1 day. Oh yeah, and because we're contrary, that means that anytime that Ting-Lu hits me with Snarl, it's going to raise my special attack even more. There's a Heavy Slam. Okay, so it chose not to do it, of course. Second Leaf Storm does dramatically more damage. Oh, and of course you changed my stats back right before it terastallized for the attack, right? Cool. Okay, terastallized Leaf Storm, and oh, I totally forgot this is the turn that my ability is suppressed, so I actually did lose my special attack by 2 stages. Okay, so on that turn, you should Giga Drain, not Leaf Storm. Got it. Oh, and Ting-Lu avoided the attack. Okay, Onslaught broke his stance. Let's go ahead for a Leaf Storm. And he got paralyzed, I assume, by Dunsparce. Nice damage. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, I had the absolute worst luck. If you have Ogerpon, Ogerpon's gonna do a fantastic job. If you don't have Ogerpon, Serperior is gonna be okay enough, especially if you're doing it online. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Okay, so have a question. Of everyone here, comments down below, please, just so it makes it easier for me to know going forward. What is the... Do you have the DLCs? Do you have Ogerpon? Is Ogerpon like a good Pokemon for you to use for these, or do you still want base game and Pokemon Home Pokemon? Know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't start recommending Urshifu, Zacian, or Zamazenta, or anything else like that, or Calyrax Ice Rider, or Magearna, because, you know, those are all real long-term or require another game. But, yeah, base game. Do I still have to stick on the base game stuff? Because, I mean, you're shiny hunting the treasures of Ruin. I feel like that's pretty much Ogerpon territory, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah. Serperior had the absolute worst luck also that turn of me accidentally dropping my special attack because of the ability suppression. We would have had that. I am very tired. I need a recovery day. Thank you everyone who came out to the World Championship. I estimate I did about 26 hours of meet and greets over the course of 5 days. And I have so much to say about that. And later this week, I definitely will. Remember to do your part. 1 million of these. We can do it easily. Don't bring iron hands. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, Austin John out.
Man, they see me shining like I got the charm. Stay strapped, got that jet ball in my palm. Fell from the sky, guess I'm the chosen one. And if you need to know how, check out Austin John. Champion flow, flow. Yeah, I got that champion flow, flow.